Obviously, a disappointing loss for us. You know, we didn't command the baseball as well as we needed to today, especially at the end of the game. Obviously, most disappointed for Parker Dungy, who you know, went out there and deserved to get a win for us today, but unfortunately we couldn't close it out. And you know, leaving 16 on base in 9 innings is prolific, and we just need to do a better job with runners in scoring position. Yeah, it's hard to square a guy like that up. You know, those guys that are effectively wild, it's difficult, especially when they're up to 98. You know, college hitters need to cheat to that pitch a little bit, and that makes you susceptible to swinging the pitches out of the zone and breaking balls. As you saw, some of our strikeouts, you know, were on pitches that were balls, and, you know, a guy like that forces you to make decisions sooner than you want to. We're built. We need to get Pryor and Mueller on base, and we didn't. You know, we didn't really do that today. You know, those two guys. You know, 0 for 9 between the two of them. You know, with only one base runner of those two guys. I mean, we need to set the table for Stewie and Gav and Benny. And you know, and obviously today we didn't do that, but we know heading into the weekend that's going to turn the other way.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Those are my least favorite kind of guys to hit because he's got good stuff, obviously, but he's all over the place. You don't really know where to look necessarily because he could throw one outside, he could throw one inside, you don't know. And he was up to 98, so I mean, that's tough when he's all over the place, but at times he'll just spot up randomly, so it's hard to know as a hitter what you're going to get.
This is definitely one of my best outings in the past month or two. Fastball command arm side was better than it was today glove side, but they had a lot of righties, so I was able to go in on them and made the one mistake in and up to Michelangelo, and he homered on it. But other than that, I had a breaking ball for a strike early in the count and was able to put some guys away with it. So overall, my command was okay. Walked some guys that I shouldn't have walked, but overall, I thought I threw the ball pretty well. I definitely wanted to stay in. I thought my count was pretty good, but obviously that's a situation. Griffin's one of the main reasons we're in the situation we are today, and going for our 40th win. He's gotten us as many wins as anybody on the team, and so we trust him in that situation, and we're going to be in it again next week for him to take the ball. And who knows, my pitch count could be 110 next week after 7, and he needs to be able to get a two-inning save, which we know he can do. And having Colin Police at the end of the game throwing the ball well too is going to be huge going forward. But I like the way our guys play, and I like how we go about the game. So I'm confident going into next week in Griffin and anybody in that situation. But yeah, as a competitor, obviously I wanted the 8th, and if we would have scored, I would have gone back out. But all the confidence in the world in our guys and in their abilities to shut down any offense. So.